The deer in the snow didn't just watch me, it warned me. I used to think the mountains were silent until the snow began to fall. Now, I realize they are just listening. I am huddled inside my remote cabin, the timber walls groaning under the weight of a violent winter storm. Outside, the world is a blur of white and gray, muffled by the heavy powder. For 3 hours, I've sat by the hearth, watching the flames dance. Then I see it through the frost-covered window. A massive buck stands in the clearing. It isn't grazing or moving, it is perfectly still, its velvet antlers pointing toward the dense treeline like a compass needle. As the wind howls, the buck does something strange. It doesn't just stand there. It tilts its head and lets out a low, vibrating hum that seems to travel through the glass rather than the air. Every time I blink, it shifts slightly closer. By the second hour, it is standing right against the pane, its dark eyes reflecting my own face. It isn't looking at me, though. It keeps its gaze fixed on the heavy oak door behind me. Suddenly, the buck lets out a sharp, panicked bleat and thrashes its head to the left. At that exact moment, a low vibration shudders through the floorboards. A massive shadow sweeps across the ceiling, and I hear a wet, sliding sound from just outside the door. The buck freezes, its ears twitching as it stares at the handle. Then, something heavy knocks against the wood, a rhythmic, deliberate thud that wasn't there before. I realize now that the deer wasn't admiring the view, it was watching the thing coming for me. I reach out and grab the handle, pulling it open to reveal a towering, spindly creature with too many limbs, perfectly still in the snow. The buck steps back into the shadows, its job finished. The end. Subscribe for more horror stories, and make sure to like.